Hi, welcome. My name is Kwabena. Today I want to share with you how to think clearly to improve your life. How to think clearly to improve your life. Subscribe to this channel. It's about entrepreneurship, personal finance. It's about business. It's about personal development, sales, things like that. So you can also share it with somebody who you think may be interested in this. So today I want to share with you how to think clearly to improve your life. Most of us would grow up in an environment where not much importance is placed on weaving out our life with the way we think. And if you look around the world, those who have been able to do anything significant or anything that is impressive, whether it's business, whether it's any innovation, whether it's any social change that they have brought, a lot of them have not played down the ability to think. The ability to think. We have had a generation where thinking is linked to going to school. So if you have a degree, then we assume that you can think. If you have more than a degree, then we assume that you can think. So you would not want to associate thinking with those we think did not go to school. But let's be truthful to ourselves. A lot of us, the school we went to was just going to read and memorize it and write it, and that was it. A lot of our exam was not a product of thinking. So your ability to think, that's why you have a lot of graduates looking for job. Why? Because the proof of thinking, the proof that you are thinking clearly, is being able to solve problems, immediate problems, problems that are close to you. That's the best way to prove that somebody else is thinking. So if you have an unemployment situation and you cannot solve it, it means that you are not able to think well for yourself. And most people are not able to think well for themselves. That's why we have to rely on the structures. Things must be in good place before we can get any opportunity. So your ability to think to improve your life is so critical. Look at what feeds your mind. Look at what you feed your mind with. It's so important what you feed your mind with. If you are not feeding your mind with quality information, you will not be able to think clearly about your life. Look at how you use your time, what you put in your time, where your time has gone. If you are not able to look at where you're spending, because time is the most precious element on this earth. So long as your life is concerned, yesterday is never going to come back. If you're 20 years, you have spent those 20 years. If you're 40 years, those 40 years are gone. So your ability to look at time as a precious commodity and not waste it and link it to the productivity that your life has to have, then you are thinking. If you're not able to link it that way, you are not clear. You are sleeping. You are still not up. So those who are up, then they know how to use their time and what to put in their time. The other thing that you will want to see is that those who clearly think well are able to ask a lot of questions. They ask why. Why is this way? Why is this that way? If you're not asking questions, it means that you're not up yet. You're still sleeping. You have not gotten out of your slumber, because you have to ask questions on everything to make sure that the questions that you're asking will get you to the solutions that you are looking for. So those who are thinking, ask a lot of questions. Ask questions. Why my life is like that? Why is our country like that? Why is the company not doing well? Why is my finances like that? Why am I having this sickness? What can I do to solve these problems? What you put in time and the questions that you ask, they are very much important to what you become. A lot of people who are sleeping are very much super obsessed with religion. A lot of us will not even they will not even travel until they get permission from somebody to say that you can go, the road is clear. Their mind is now, they put their mind on hold, and somebody else has to make every decision for them. So their finances, their time, their family, everything around them has to be controlled by another person. If your life is under that kind of suppression. You are not in charge of your life. You must know that you are responsible for the things that happen in your life. And a lot of the things that are going to happen in your life are going to be linked to the quality of the thoughts that you're really coming up with. So if somebody else is responsible for all the critical decisions in your life, then you're not thinking. Then why do you need your head in the first place? So you have to know that you're an adult, you're responsible for your life, and that is the best way to become successful in this life, where you take ownership of your life. Unfortunately, a lot of us have left that for people. So a lot of us will look up to politicians, a lot of us will look up to our religious leaders, some of us will look up to sports people, entertainers, and that's where you are 40 years, you are always playing game, and you are talking about what is your team, Chelsea or Manchester United in Accra, Ghana, and you know that you don't have a job, you are not doing anything with your life, and yet you have money, you go to my bed, you are not thinking, you are sleeping. And a lot of people are like that.